beloved. I am so excited to be here with you again, relaying this Venus message from the Divine Feminine and Venus Council to you. So, as I have stated, all of my prayers and intentions for this message and this channel and my vessel being the receiver of this message and relaying it to you, we're going to get right into it, all right? Because just as I received to even come here, press record, and allow myself to be this vessel for this channel to come through, it was like there was a sense of urgency to avail myself to be this channel for this channel and to come and sit here and get this out to you, as well as your energy where you are at, Divine Feminine, listening and watching this message. And I heard, and the cards keep splitting to this, it's the World card here. There's winds of change, all right, that are abound right now. They are abound and upon you and your life and your experience right now. And it could actually be, we have the Tower and the World again. It could actually be windy where you are today or whenever it is that you see this, even if it's not May 12th. And you could be experiencing this kind of weather that's a bit on and off where you are. Maybe there's a storm that is happening or happened, or it says it will happen on the weather app, but it's just especially really been windy. And I heard as I was getting ready, earlier actually, and then right before this, sense of urgency came over me to get here and record and share this message, I heard the winds of change, and it was super windy outside where I am. Oh, of course, this card comes out. We have the World that came out here. This is Lilith energy. It's Saturn energy here in this World card. And there's something that is being integrated. All right? I also heard before I pressed record here that something is approaching you this week. And I have a feeling that it has something to do with, it's like this new level, this next level. I'm hearing the word tier, like T-I-E-R, the next tier that you have and are stepping up onto, stepping into. It's because of something that you have done. Perhaps since the last time that I shared or you heard Venus message here. There's something that you've done that you've decided to integrate. I'm hearing without shame, all right, of the past, perhaps these past, experiences, these parts of you that have been expressed, because of your past, and they've been a pattern, right? They've been a cycle with the World here, but that cycle is not only closing, wrapping up with the World card, it's also that you have learned how to recognize this wisdom that is within those ways of expressing yourself And we did last time get the card in the moon affirmation deck. There is medicine in my shadow. And it was all about, with the owl on the photo, it's all about wisdom being recognized in your emotional cycle and your karmic cycle, which is Saturn energy here, and the World card, and Lilith. Lilith is also attached as the planet to the ways in which you sabotage yourself without realizing. So it's connected to the subconscious, all right? As well as the sacral chakra, so your pleasures. And oftentimes it's about feeling guilty. The way we sabotage ourselves, especially as the feminine, is feeling guilty, feeling shame, and then we tend to, when something that we really desire actually comes around, we tend to not believe it because of the shame, because of the guilt narrative and story. So I see that you've done something with this recently. I want to say in the past week. And this particular week, I'm seeing, especially, it's the end of this week here that I'm seeing it. I'm seeing Saturday. And actually Saturday is ruled by Saturn. But I'm seeing that at some point this week, there's something new, this new tier, this next tier, next level is going to approach you in your physical reality and world. It's already happened here in the spiritual. We do have the Hanged Man here, Medusa energy, Neptune energy. This is Pisces energy here. This is the spirit. It's happened in the spiritual already. Something has shifted in terms of the truth. I was going to say your truth, but it's just the truth in general, right? It's the truth of who you really are and what you're truly meant to have, to experience. And your physical vessel and being, body, breath is aligning with that now. So there's some sort of perspective that has shifted about yourself, perhaps about a person or something that you desire. Remember I mentioned this man and other things, that you desire, and writing a list about those. You've integrated all aspects of yourself and without shame, all right? You took your power back and you're no longer self-sabotaging. Yeah, we have justice here. Divine order, all right? The spirit and the natural for you are balancing out so that you can receive what your heart desires and deserves. That's what it says here. So there's some winds of change that are currently abound in your physical reality, and there's a need. I'm just going to say it how it's coming through. There's a need to stay indoors. I don't really know what that's about, but maybe some more clarity will come on it. But I'm just hearing that there's a need to stay inside. I don't know why, but it's like, I know today is a Pisces moon, the day that I'm filming this. But there's just something about the external world might be a little chaotic because the winds of change are happening collectively. They're not just happening for you. But the difference here, yes, there are other people, other women, other men that are stepping onto this next tier, this next level, as you are. But there are many people, I want to say even the majority of people is what I'm picking up, that don't know about these winds of change. They don't know about integrating all aspects of themselves and what that requires, and they don't know actually what's going on right now. It's their subconscious that they haven't befriended and gotten really comfortable with, you know, remolding, I want to say, reprogramming. All right, so that's the way that's coming through. But there's something about you staying indoors, staying inside, or if you're not outside, or I'm sorry, if you're not able to just be indoors, you know, in your own home or in your own space, that you don't say too much. Don't interact so much with the external, is just what's coming through. And you'll know when it is, I don't want to say safe, I'm hearing the word just, like justice here, for you to do so again. But it has something to do with the end of this week, okay? And letting now, because you've done what you've needed to do, and you could be tired actually, you could be wanting to nap, especially when the moon is in Pisces, which it has been since yesterday. Definitely take a nap. Definitely keep it light with the work that you're doing, especially if you're able to, if you're, you know, work for yourself. So I'm hearing independent contractor, so for some of you, you're freelance or independent contractor, that's still a working for yourself. And you may need to take it a bit more lightly and easy today in terms of the work that you do, all right? I'm also talking about with your brain power. I'm not just talking about physically working on something, but there's like this save your energy kind of vibe here that I'm getting, because it's like your body, I'm seeing these like these codes, okay? They've been redialed or reprogrammed, or you know, within you and your cells. And it's like the physical is catching up now, it's balancing out here. And oh, my eyes just went to this. Everything will balance itself. So it's like, let it balance itself. There's no more healing to do, I'm also hearing. All right, it's like there's not really work to do. The work is receiving and letting that which you're meant to receive come. I tell you, we have victory, the Chariot, triumph, victory, movement. Sometimes this is also a representation of the wind, all right? I'm seeing like you're back in control, but it's not a control that I think you've ever really experienced before. You maybe had a taste of it in the past, but your subconscious, your nervous system, your body, your cells, they didn't know how to feel safe enough for that to be the new norm in reality. Now they're there. They're there. And there's a victory here. I'm telling you, movement. There's something that is about to like lock into place. I'm hearing into position. Okay? By the end of this week. And we do have Leo strength energy here again at the bottom, which I didn't show before. This could involve Leo, But this energy here of this card is about your feminine power, your life force, and continuing to have compassion for yourself. So I am seeing rest. That's a part of the compassion. That's a part of the grace. Yes. Underneath that, we have the moon. Feminine flow. Pisces energy again. The moon is in Pisces. So I do want to get a little bit here about, I don't know if I want to get into the winds. Oh, you guys, the world is here again. Okay, so yeah, we will get into the winds of change. There's at least a card or two here that wants to come out about that, because when I split the deck, the world was there again. Okay. I don't think we need any clarity on what you've done, but there's something that the winds of change want to say. With this world card coming out again at the split of the deck and a different deck, we have the Six of Cups. You're nourishing your inner child. This is directly connected to your inner child. It's joy. All right, it's receiving. It's being nurtured and cared for. It's again connected to your nervous system and your subconscious, which is certainly influenced by what you experienced as a child that was great, emotionally fulfilling, or lack thereof. You're nourishing her. Yep. We have the Fool and the Ace of Swords at the bottom. And it's like now you have clarity on this, on, I'm hearing the code, like it's like this sacred, like what to do that is hidden from a lot of people. Yeah. But not from you anymore. Six of Wands. It's like you have mastered these codes. You understand how to come back into your power as this adult you, receiving that which is meant for you, as I said. Yeah. It's a freeing yourself through nourishment, through a gentle loving. And I'm hearing like it's like a gentle reparenting for yourself by walking away from the emotional bandwidth, which wasn't much. This rubber band didn't stretch very much. That was your norm for a long time in the past. Yeah, you've decided. You have discerned and decided. Okay? Wow. All right, we're done with the winds of change. That's what that is. Thank you. I'm going to adjust this again. So, I want to get into here now. This is juicy, all right? I was going to say I'm being nosy, but I'm not. They're saying, no, this is juicy. That's why the energy I'm feeling is like this, ooh, like, what am I about to receive? You know what I mean? That's what's coming through. I'm telling you, it's this week. There's something approaching you in the physical this week. Oh, we have two, all right? The Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands. With the Knight of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, I'm seeing this as like this, what I was saying. It's like setting up camp. Like being in your own space. You know, you integrating, allowing here with the Nine of Wands. It's like this, all right, what's the next thing? But it's just resting. The Four of Wands is also a representation of home. So it could be resting at home right now. It just is time in your home, in your sacred space and temple and dwelling. It is also union. This could be a love offer, commitment, agreement that happens by the end of this week that you have, I'm seeing it here as likely been desiring. And I did talk about it in the last Venus message. Oh yeah, here we go. That there is this man and that you didn't really know how to be the woman he needs. You're like, how the F am I gonna, and now it's like, all right, here it is. It's just been through this getting really gentle with, but honest with yourself, your subconscious, I'm hearing reframing, reprogramming, recoding it. And look what we have under the Knight of Cups. That man, honey, there is a masculine here. For some of you, it could be also something with your career, something with your entrepreneurship, your business, growing your money through your inner masculine, being, mastered here, balanced with your inner feminine. Yeah. And how you create, using all of the tools from both to support you in an increase of finances, ROI. Okay. And it's like divine God, Venus is saying, you've done it, now wait and receive. You've been doing the work. My ear is ringing like wild right now. Yes, confirmation. Yes, 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 yes. You've done it. Okay, I'm just hearing that you've done it. You've done it. With the reprogramming, like I said, your subconscious, your nervous system, your body, it feeling safe to receive here. For others of you, it could be both, the masculine and your own inner masculine supporting you with this, the balancing of your inner masculine, inner feminine, which is so linked, by the way, to my masterclass, the Celestial Code. You can learn more about it in the description, but it is pertaining to exactly this. Masculine and feminine mastery in your love and career life. Generally speaking, but especially unique to you by using your celestial code, your astrological placements, your chart. The Seven of Swords is here. Yeah, and of course, what else? The World. Yeah, I'm just hearing you've done it, all right? This is the message. They just wanted me to come here and tell you that like rest, all right? The insecurities, the fear of abandonment, of not getting what it is that you want financially and in love, it's gone. That is being totally swept up by this wind of change, and a new cycle, new level, new tier that you're stepping onto is here. Yeah, there's the change. And guess what's after? The star. Wish fulfillment, desires fulfilled for the long term here. It's taken some time, but that pleasure in love and in money, in work and career is here. It's here. This is here because they don't want you to, and I heard that actually before I pressed record. I heard it multiple times. Don't look back. Don't go back. Don't look back. All right? Let's wrap this up. I'm actually going to use, I'm feeling these and the other. I did feel to use these water cards here. I'm going to get you one of each. From the moon here and from the water. Because it's a Pisces moon. Oh, okay, 2 flipped. But 1 fell out, so we're gonna do that one. I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. I'm telling you, this is it. Here we go. You freed yourself. You recognized you are free. Yep. That's the one that flipped. You love yourself unconditionally and completely now. Look at her, like with the lotus, shedding all the layers, blooming and blooming and blooming. It's like without judgment, without shame. What does the water want to say? Affirm for you. Now, these are in German, but I will translate. They've helped me to learn more German. Yep. The well effect. This is exactly what is happening right now. This is like the Tower card. This is like, again, the winds of change, but it's with water. So it's like the storm, what do you call it, a cyclone in the water. But here in this card, in this image, it's happening in, it's like the cosmos there. And also on the sides in the water here. That's what I was seeing, like this storm. Okay. It's pretty much saying like the details are revealing themselves. They'll become more and more clear to you. And I'm seeing that again, this is connected to the end of the week. It's saying like something bigger is like abound, pretty much, like happening here with all of this. It's about bigger picture, things here. And there's a mystery that you are just being encouraged to just dive in. It's deep sea dive, the mystery way. And that it's going to be revealed to you, I'm telling you, by the end of this week. Come back and comment and let me know if it was. That's a your message, and I will see you soon. Check out the Celestial Code Masterclass in the description box. It's what I've used for myself to master my inner feminine and masculine principles through my chart, and understanding here how to utilize both of them in my love life and in my career, in my business, and with my money. I'll see you soon.